Useful Japanese for traveling.
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa. So it's pretty much like hello. So you can say it to anyone like for the first time or
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a very useful greeting, and just to be friendly and say hi to people.
Yeah. And like in Japan we don't really like hug or shake hands. So instead like konnichiwa or like bow and say konnichiwa is
That's
a common
true.
way to start the conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Very useful. Sumimasen.
Sumimasen is really useful word. It can be like excuse me or sorry. So for example, when you like bump into people, you could say like sumimasen. Like what else?
Yeah, like on the train. I found this really useful. The first time I ever came to Japan, the only two words that I knew, one of those words was sumimasen, and it was so useful, especially when you're on a really crowded train and you want to get out, but you don't want to push anybody. And sometimes there's a lot of people on Japanese trains, so if you can just be like sumimasen, and then everyone knows and they try to move out of the way for you. So it's very useful in crowded situations when you need to get out.
Yeah. So I guess you can say, so like when you order food, like excuse me, like sumimasen, and that's how you call the waiter.
Definitely, to get someone's attention.
Yes.
Or if you want to get anyone's attention, you can go, sumimasen. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so it's very, very, I think that's one of the most useful phrases you can have when you come to Japan. And it's actually quite easy to say.
Yeah.
So,
sumimasen.
Absolutely.
トイレはどこですか? Toilet is obviously the toilet, and like doko is where, and like the deska is like making it to question. So トイレはどこですか? And people will tell you like where you can go find the bathroom.
Sure. So that's definite survival Japanese if you're looking for that. And also you can just use the same phrase and just replace toire with something else. So if you're looking for a particular place or maybe a particular train station, you could say something like something wa doko desu ka? And people will be able to tell you where to find it. So just replace it with, maybe you're going to Shibuya, for example, a very popular neighborhood in Tokyo. Shibuya wa doko desu ka? Or maybe for the station, Shibuya eki wa doko desu ka? So it's very, very useful.
And can people like tell the answer like in English, or how do they tell you like normally?
Well, usually when it's difficult to explain, for example, if you don't have enough Japanese to understand the answer, which is often the case if you're just visiting Japan. If you have a map or something that they can show you, and many people have a mobile phone these days, so they can usually pull it out and show you where you need to go or point. There's usually a way to communicate just with gestures or with a map. So definitely the first time when I came to Japan and really didn't have any Japanese, just showing someone the map, and they would usually point to where you were at that moment and then show you where you needed to go, and you can kind of work it out from the map.
Arigato. So arigato is thank you. So you can do it all the time. Arigato.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you say thank you to people, obviously they'll be very appreciative if you make that effort to say thank you in Japanese. So definitely something you'll use a lot.
Yeah, and actually in Japan you can also say it like after you buy the stuff. It's common to say it like arigato after
Right.
you buy the stuff.
Sure.
Sayonara. So like sayonara is like a goodbye, but like it's kind of like a polite way, I can say. Like to your like good friend, you can just say like bye bye. So but sayonara is a good good, because you can say it to anyone.
Right, it's safe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's safe to say
safe
it.
for any age group or any relationship, right? So maybe stick with that if you're not sure what to say.
Thanks so much for watching our video. So you write blogs, right?
Yeah. So my husband and I have a blog called Notes of Nomads, and we also make YouTube videos as well. So if you're interested in seeing those, there'll be a link down in the description box.
Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel if you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. Bye bye.